Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I've got another Demon Slayer review, and this is an Aniplex figure, and it's from their Conofig line, and this was $150, and this is Daki and Gyutaro. You can see there. These boxes always get me because they're so plain looking, no color other than the logo. So you've got logo on that side, and then the rest. Fairly plain. There's the top, and then you just have obviously the window at the front. Yeah, it always kind of throws me that these are, I mean, fairly expensive for what they are. I mean, you put my hand against it, this is how big it is. They're not huge, but yeah, very plain packaging. But let's get this open. Try and cut this here. Of course, taped on all three sides. Go. Pull this out. And put this off to the side. There is actually instructions in here. Two things actually, so you get your instructions, and then obviously just some paperwork. Don't really need that. But then here is the figure itself. I'm assuming this is taped also. You just slice through. Go. At least they protect these fairly well. Obviously a lot of plastic over them. Which sometimes this is annoying to get off because it is really stuck in there, but yeah, that wasn't too bad actually. And just one last one here by the looks of it. And then we get the base. And the two weapons as well. Just put those off to the side. There we go. So let me try and move all of this out of the way, so we can get a better look at the figure. There we go. So again, it's about the size of my hand, really. I'll give you some detail, close-up of the detail. Obviously this is made of hard plastic. Don't think it's vinyl anyway, it doesn't feel like vinyl. I do have similar figures of them in this pose, but the detailing on this one looks a lot better than some of the Bandai figures, for example. And then obviously the weapons go into the hand, you can see there. And this, like I said, hard plastic, you can't move any of this. There's no articulation in any of these, the arms or anything, it's just a display piece, obviously. And like I said, the feet do go into the base. There is little, it's the reverse of what the Bandai and Sega figures usually are. They have the pegs in the feet and they go into the base. This is the opposite. But I do have, it's the alternate hairstyle, but the Band Presto prize figure, just to compare, you know, size. It's pretty much the same size, to be honest. This might be a little bit smaller actually if you, no, it's roughly the same. But obviously bearing in mind there's two figures here, and this is only one. But you can see the colouring of the actual figure itself is very similar. Luckily I just had that to hand to compare it. But yeah, let me show you the back. Obviously all the hair flowing. Like I said, these aren't movable at all, they are molded, like sculpted. I'll give you some close-ups of the face as well. Like I said, this is $150, at least new. I pre-ordered this. And I think for the size, I mean, you would expect it to be a little bit bigger for the price, but I think, you know, for the size, looking at the detail, the paint, I think they did a really good job on this. You can see the boots as well, they have detail on them. And then the feet, like I said, they just go onto the base. You can see detail goes all the way up the back there. Yeah, I can't really say anything. The only bad thing I can say about this figure is the size of it. I just wish it was a little bit bigger. But other than that, I think it's pretty good. It's pretty decent. I mean, for $150 anyway. Obviously, there are cheaper options. Like I said, you can get the Bandai figure, which I do have, but it's over there, so I can't really grab it and compare. But that one, I believe, is actually a little bit bigger, but obviously the painting, the paint job and the detail isn't as good on that. I mean, even look at the pelvis, like the bones sticking out. Yeah, the amount of detail in this thing when you take a closer look, that even goes around the back as well, obviously. There's so many little things on this that you might miss at the first look. But yeah, definitely a good display piece. Even if you don't have any other, you know, Demon Slayer figures, you just wanted something to represent the series, at least the Entertainment District arc. And then obviously the weapons as well. A lot of detail on those. And the other one's just the same. And then, like I said, the base, just a clear base. You can see Demon Slayer. It's got the small print on there, Conofig, Aniplex. And then I'll just show you the little information leaflet it comes with. Really not much to this. Oh, it looks like the weapons actually come apart to go into the hands. Nothing on the back. Let's try this actually. Yeah, okay. They really do just slide in there. Can you imagine these getting lost fairly easily if you're not careful? So yeah, once these are in the hands, I'm probably not going to remove them just for that sake. But yeah, like I said, great figure, really well painted. I mean, it's a decent size. I just wish it was slightly bigger for that price, $150. And like I said, the box is very basic as well, but that's to be expected with these Aniplex figures. They don't really go out with their packaging. They tend to focus mainly on the figure itself. But that's it for this video, guys. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Until next time, see ya.